finally time to finish Fallout 4 main storyline. And then I still love DLC to do.
Nick.
You ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Ellie told
Your
me.
secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about a missing person. No trace of where they've gone. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
Meet you there?
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Shit, I'm jumping. Diamond City. There we go, Diamond City. I do like the baseball version better than the original. More exciting. Data, I need getting a clue. 27 meters ahead.
Getting pretty chummy with that. Hey.
And there we are. Hello.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick?
Oh, sorry. I'm up. That much in the way? Move. Thank you.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You say...
Hi, Ellie. I want my money now. You promised. You promised
Thanks
money?
so much for bringing Nick back.
Pay me.
About my reward.
I always gotta ruin the moment with money talk. Here, every cap we agreed to for finding him. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat,
Fedora.
Nick sure could use a new partner.
Oh,
Whoa. One case at a time.
thank
Ellie.
you.
Our new friend needs our help first. All right,
Yes.
let's get down to business. Take
Yes.
a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Seat. Don't have time for this.
When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
Describe
There was a
kidnappers.
man and a woman. They didn't say much. But I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground.
Oh yeah, on
sealed
the
up.
rocks.
A lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. Anything else you remember?
We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? Why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
I didn't know the other ones.
So you
but
think
did
this
you?
institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
I just want to. You're a synth? Really? Oh, you're a prototype?
You're a prototype?
As far as I know, never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
I need to find Sean.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
Bald and
One
scarred.
of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Might have.
I might have. Everything was foggy.
Way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
It's Sean.
Don't jump the gun on me.
Oh,
You
sorry.
said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone else's kid. Either way, they both vanished a while back. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address.
The
See if
table.
we can snoop out where
Table
he
gun.
went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
That part of town is still in viewing distance from everything else. Oh, the table's back. The table over there as well.
You've really gone through a lot,
This
haven't
is
you?
magic.
Hope you and Nick find that monster.
Bingo.
Okay. I have a holotype game, so I don't want to play that with you. Okay, I'm right behind you. You
Hey, Valentine.
like faster.
Come on. Kellogg's house ain't far.
Kellogg? I opened that house already. There's nothing inside. I'll just. I know where it is. You just follow behind me. Oh wow! Look, it's open. Now you're running. Great.
Well, what do you know? The door's not even locked. Let's head inside.
Well, yeah. How did that happen? You ready to go? You're going. Okay. Hello? 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 Ah, there we go. Took him a moment to load in on the other side.
Take a look around. Kellogg must have left something behind.
Hmm. Duct tape. Better do something. Steven bag.
Place seems
Corn.
small to you? Figured a guy like Kellogg would think big.
Handcuffs. Perfect. That's all we need.
Nothing here. Did you check out that
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well,
Press that button.
that's one way to hide a room.
Ooh, Coca-Cola. And potato
Look
chips.
at this. All of America's favorite things.
Hey, got some Gwyneth Ale here. Not that I would like to drink that because I know the story about it, but it's such a weird setup. Just sitting here and like doing what?
Gwinnett stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, and cigars. San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
Oh, use dog meat.
I wonder if dog meat could pick up the scent.
Say, that's not a bad idea. Some dogs out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Say so? Say so. What did you say? I could
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
I will not knock at all. Ha, I'm faster. Alright, I have to shit, get dog meat and then what?
Good to be back in Diamond City.
Oh, there you are.
Dog meat. Get the scent, boy.
Get
Get
Kellogg.
Kellogg, boy. Take me to that son of a bitch.
Oh, slightly aggressive. Making it clear. Why are you going, dog? Out of town, I guess. Guess we're going out of town first, okay? And out of here. Oh, they used a real skull for that one. Creative. Where do you lead me? What is our goal? Where's the target? Talk to me, dog meat. Dog meat?
San Francisco Sunlights. Kellogg's.
Oh, you just impale yourself with a stool.
Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Yeah, next, go. Ah. Can I get me? Can I get me? Can't get you either, but oh. Stop! Did I already? Ow! Wanna soup? furry. Can eat furries here, okay. Purified water. That's one down, and that's two down. Finally. Yes, move. Stupid dog. Move, dog meat. Okay. Down here, I get it. I see. Search for clues. Stimpack. What you looking at? Dog meat. Move. Move, 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 move. Move. Thank you. Is there anything up here or? Right, so something is down there I need to find. Yes. What you've got? A busted open door. A dead raider. That's it?
Lost the scent, boy? Bloody bandages.
Okay.
Dog meat can track this. What do you think, boy? Enough to go on?
Go. With the cigarettes, I just found random dudes cigarettes, and now we have random dudes blood. It's great. That will lead us to where we want to go, for sure. A lot of people bleeding around this area. That's a dead Bremen. Who shot there? Oh, fucking hell. Lag, and it was another lag. Thank you. Bot. Ow. Where'd you go? No. Did you shooting my dog? Okay. I am shooting my dog. Finally. Rust Devil. From one shitty group to the next. Ow. My legs are done. Stop. Go, did. Go. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, finally. Let me just sneak behind you. Is fast enough, right? This is not going to take forever. This is not going to take. Oh, there we go. Very nice. Finally. Wait up. Move, dog meat. Move. Search for clues. Down here? Gwyneth Stout.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Yeah, but well, there's nothing. Still, that's like
What do you think, boy?
the option you
Enough to
have
go-
in Commonwealth. So
Go on.
it's not really a fitting indicator to tell that he is really here. I'll move, dog meat. Oh, that's like army of ghouls. Coming towards me. Die. Next one, please. That. And that car. Cannot. Cannot blow. But of course, you go. You can mutate, that's fine. I thought the music concluded the fight as well.
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
Don't mind me while I loot all your little friends.
Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution.
A Sortron.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Yeah, why? Maybe your head is kind of.
Just tell me where
Right.
Kellogg went, Tin Can.
Identity of assailant. Kellogg.
That's it. That's all you have to say. That's that's it. Again. me to the next place, please. Dog meat? Where are you going? Dog meat! Dog meat! Do I have to talk to you? Oh, you are dead. Okay. Now you want to go there. Okay. Oh, you have ammunition with you. I take that. Hup, hup, hup. Where are we going, dog meat? Please tell me, where are we going? Yes, there's more
What do
bloody
you think,
stuff.
boy? Was this our man?
You're smelling a hand. That's great. What's this? Soul Slayer Fat Man. How did is that like stuck in your endless or something? Dog meat? Dog meat. Oh, there you are. Damn it. Was it here? Great.
Is this the place? Is he in here, boy? Hey,
You know.
how you doing, buddy? Stay
You
safe,
go
buddy.
to Sanctuary Hill. Bye. I do not need a doggy with me. I need entrance into this building. There we are. Fort Hagen. I know that there are some. Where is my weapon of choice? Oh, there we go. A massive pew-pew of choice.
Hostile sensor engaged.
Why are you still finished? I know you're finished. Come on out. running. Come back. Oh, there's a lot. What else is there? Is it above me?
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Ah, stealth capabilities. Feel that. Again, something above me. Let's find a way up.
Please come out.
No, no.
Or whatever you are. I knew you were out there.
It's just a turret, okay. I can got now with this. Can I find what I need in here? Somewhere down. Like all the way down.
Can't open it from this end.
Okay. How do I get down there? Is there an elevator? Oh, there is an elevator.
Going down.
Hello, anyone down here? Anyone?
Yeah, if it isn't my old friend, the frozen TV dinner. Last time we met, you were an apple cobbler.
And yes, I am the frozen TV dinner.
Sweet.
Amazing that you can reference such things. You must be old. At least old enough to know this.
Sorry, your house has been a wreck for 200 years. But I don't need a roommate. Leave.
Of course it's a wreck. What do you expect? 20 years is a long time for a house to stand unattended.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door.
Did
Gave
you?
you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Well, I chewed through the Commonwealth quite well.
Advanced Institute sensor available. I will shut it down.
You die. He's in here somewhere. I know it because everything is locked. He must be there. Because right now it's nice and dark.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I do. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
That's it.
Monies. What do you need in these times? Pre-war monies. Ow, you hurt? Rated blood, red eggs, and steam pack.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth. How interesting.
Hello. Why am I in the bathroom? Hello. Oh. Okay, that did a lot more damage than I expected. I healed myself right before that as well. Well, almost full.
Never expected you to come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
There's one more. Where is he? Oh, there you are.
Look, you're pissed off, I get it, I get it. But whatever you hope to accomplish in here, it's not gonna go your way.
Is someone profoundly
The red mouse button is doing stuff I don't like. Ow. Chuck that, and the other way as well, and then stim pack. Oh, now you're coming to her. Just need to get that. Yes, shoot your... Ow. Hitting here. We need to stop. No. Ammunition, thank you. What is this place? Hospital? I thought it's a fort. Hello, anyone? Oh. Drink that glows blue in the night. Exactly what you want to drink.
You got guts and determination. It's admirable. But you are in over your head in ways you can't possibly comprehend.
I am the most advanced institute sent hello. Goodbye. I am the
Shit. Synth.
It's not too late. Stop. Turn around and leave. You have that option. Not a lot of people can say that.
I think I would take that option even. No way. You stole my son! Would be the answer, I guess. Oh. Right now, I will need different kind of.
Okay. You made it. I'm just up ahead. My synths are standing down. Let's talk.
You know what? I don't want to confront him. I want to kill him. I am sneaky like that. Can I remove the boxes to add?
There he is. Most resilient man in the Commonwealth. I thought I had that.
Engaging hostile forces.
Of course you do. Stealth boy. Oh, it can only be somewhere in there. Told you. Somewhere in there. Terminal password. Something a brand of Monday.
All
Okay,
this
take
tech.
it.
It's
Cox
barely
pistol.
human.
What can that do? Nah. Cox outfit. Nah. No. Rather have this one in my hands, I guess. Nope, don't. What is he doing here? What is all this tech? It's like really advanced tech.
There we go.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Another holo tape game. Robco Industries terminal. It's still Robco. They didn't do it known. View access logs. The boy Sean successfully delivered back to Institute. Payment received. In order to track down Renegade, gathered reinforcements, cleared out, and secured for Hagen. We move out soon. Oh, you do not. Let's get out of here. Wait, what? Ah, elevator on the other side, maybe? Oh yes, there's.
Going up.
If a gauge does this in an elevator. Ugh. Where are we going? Hell? Another dimension? Well, time takes. It is another dimension. Let's see how long that will take. This is replacing the loading screen, isn't it?
Room access.
Yeah, it's not like we're going. Open door. care about. Oh no. Yes. Turret is right there.
People of the Commonwealth,
Oh.
do not
Hello
interfere.
there.
Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
This thing just looks like a really bad idea. Overall.
Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating. This is Paladin Dance on frequency 9-5. All Brotherhood of Steel units are to return to the Cambridge Police Station immediately for reassignment. Repeating.
No. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I will discuss the findings with Nick. I don't want to join the Brotherhood of Steel. They... do not really... doesn't really click with them. The ideology is a little bit wrong. It's just wrong.
Oh, wow.
What?
You're tall.
Oh really? Thank you. Bye.
You have marvelous bone structure. Stop by the mega surgery sometime. No patient.
No, thank you.
Hey,
I
see
love
that
my
big
bone
lump?
structure.
What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they...
What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Good question. What are they doing here? A good question. We're going to find out soon. I can only bet they are here
Nikki,
for the
I'm just
Institute.
asking for your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
It's your fault. No, no, it's not his fault. You are right.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
I need a way.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
He's dead.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
That's a good idea.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so...
Brain train.
Who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'm not say so. Wait, what? I go alone.
I'll head there on my own.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Yeah, we'll see about that. He deserves a proper spanking for running away like that without the parents allowing him to. Let's go to Good Neighbor. Need to get into the memory den.
How you doing, killer? Arms tired from all that digging? You know, my strong room is surprisingly empty now.
Really? What happened there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play stupid with me. It's unattractive. No one steals from me. But I gotta admit, you and Bobby pulled one hell of a job. Almost makes me wish I had done it myself. Now, if it was just the money, I'd rough you up, break a few bones, and then we'd be square once you paid me back. But you killed Fahrenheit. That means blood for blood. Fortunately for you, I'm short on muscle, and Bobby was the brains. You track her down, put a knife in her, and get back my, let's say, 1,000 caps, and we'll pretend this was all a misunderstanding.
I don't have time to run your errands for you.
Oh, take all the time you want. But you got a debt hanging over you now. You feel me? I'll be waiting for you to pay up. Bobby's smart, but not half as smart as she thinks she is. She's been having all her new tidings of wealth shipped to a building in South Boston. That's where you'll be heading. Now go.
Okay. Not doing that now. Memory den time. Scully HSQ. Memory den.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten.
Hey, Irma.
Here for Amari. She's downstairs.
Never walk out on you.
Amari.
Doctor. Excuse
Dr.
me.
Amari?
Yes? Wait, I remember you. The memory inducement. Vault 111, right?
Yeah.
What's this all about?
Right. Here.
We
take
need your
Carl's
help,
brain.
Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari. But you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse. You don't
Well,
realize that
it's
the memory
post-war
simulators
Commonwealth.
require
There is
intact,
no
living brains to function.
problem with defining corpse anymore.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Of course.
Here's what I could find.
A bit of
What's
brain.
this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Of course, they're scientists.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Wow, how do you get to that? I know your skin doesn't look too bad.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
What does it mean? Oh.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right.
Yes, that.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there.
Sounds like a great
and
idea.
Keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Great idea, actually. Who had that idea? If this goes wrong, I'm going to kill the person.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
They are related to Sean.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Oh, there we go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Following the synopsis. Hello. What is this?
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete
This
asshole.
doesn't seem to be what
Nope.
we're looking for. There
Yeah,
appears
not
to be
interested in
another intact memory close to you in temporal
Kellogg's
sequence. There.
history.
Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but, you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever.
San Francisco.
It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after,
San Francisco,
that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. It's gonna be fine. You'll see. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing?
Republic?
They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need.
Yeah, in the Commonwealth.
Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Look at that. Oh, this is the next memory. Okay. I see.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
There's a lot of fucking going on.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
So, someone killed his family and he took revenge. Oh, sounds really familiar. Wonder why.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
I wanted to hear the story. I wanted to access the memories. Seriously. You just sent me off.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Electrical failure. Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Oh,
We're running out
already,
of brain here.
yeah, Spanish isn't for long.
There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Oh. Why are you looking at me, huh?
I'll try
How's
to
now
locate
the
another memory
Institute's
as
main
quickly as I
operator
can.
in the
Please try
Commonwealth.
to remain calm.
If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
Okay.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working. That's good.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Hey, it's me.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Why do you need him? Why did they not freeze everyone else again? How was that an issue? No, wait.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here.
I don't know.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
No, there's in between.
I'm not giving you shot.
No.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I
You're
found
30.
another
You're
intact
40.
memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to
This
settle
appears to be
down
a
with a
very
kid
recent
in the
memory.
middle of Diamond
So,
City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Oh man, who is that?
Wasn't my idea to set this whole setup in Diamond.
What do I need to find here? This is the way back. Oh, there.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days, the new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. You're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. What's it gonna roll for this? Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
But the dreaming poor little dream
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
it's all over but the cry, and nobody's crying but me.
But the Institute is already quite old. So what's the teleportation
I don't
since
see
you did
what kind of
before?
side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Was there?
But the dreaming
I have this burning feeling inside my skull. It's like it's on fire.
That's not surprising. All the synapses in your brain have just been pulled apart, connected to someone else, and then pulled back together. I injected you with a large stim pack while I was pulling you out. That should ease things. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Teleportation.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes. Their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Virgil.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Do I need to talk to him? Or can I just go find Virgil and go see? I'll do that. I don't want to talk to that guy. Ah, shit.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Well, you didn't sound too...
Killed you when you were on ice.
What did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You feeling all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
I'm gonna head out on my own from here, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I don't want anyone around me that sounds like that crazy guy. Doesn't sound like a good idea, does it now?
Sounds like...
Yeah, sounds like you are going somewhere else. So I'm just glowing sea. Or from home. Okay. No.
Like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should...
No. There is no talking. Have to go there first? I don't think so.
Should head back to the office.
Well, I've been there already. Hello.
Hold it.
Oh, hello there.
Take it
You.
nice and slow.
You
No
are-
sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute. So where's Kellogg, huh? Trying to sneak up on me while you distract me? It's not going to work. I'm not stupid. I knew they'd send him after me.
You're gonna end up just as dead if you don't give me what I want.
Dead. He's dead. Don't you lie to me.
I killed him myself. I don't have time for this.
If you're telling the truth, then you must understand my skepticism. Kellogg was ruthless. There's a reason the Institute used him to do their dirty work for so many years. I knew they'd send him after me. Tried to prepare for it. But I still wasn't sure I'd make it. And so you killed him, eh? Then what do you want with me?
I'm not an idiot. I know you were part of the Institute.
How could you possibly know that? No, it doesn't matter. I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Quit your whining. I just need to know how to get inside.
It's not whining if... Wait, what? You want to get into the Institute? Are you insane? Never mind how nearly impossible that is. Even if you were to succeed, it'd almost certainly end in your immediate death. What reason could you possibly have for taking that kind of risk?
They kidnapped someone, and I want him back.
Oh, no. Look, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't realize that's what you were after. I can help you get in there, but I want something in return.
Okay, go ahead.
Not a chance.
Oh.
I'm not doing anything for you.
Then I'm afraid I can't do anything for you. Good luck finding your way back to wherever you came from.
Sorry,
hey, Virgil.
I
what?
You're gonna help me, or I'm going to hurt you.
You're off to a great start with that. Do you see the size of these arms? Any idea what I can do to your head with them? I don't think you want to start off things by threatening me. Who the hell are you anyway? How did you find me?
I'm just a guy looking for information on the Institute.
The Institute? What makes you think I know anything about the Institute?
We already established that you're not an idiot.
I know you were part of the Institute.
How could you possibly know that?
How could you possibly know that?
I'm not going back. I can't go back. Look at me. Why are you even here? What do you want?
Stop
Quit your
whining.
whining. I just need to know how to get in.
It's not
already
you want to get in.
This
Never mind.
before
What
his
reason?
conversation is took
They
someone.
Look, sure, I can
to have the same. Okay.
You help me and I'll help you.
All right. If I help you, you're going to do something for me. Before I was forced to leave, I was working on a serum to reverse this mutation. It could return me to normal. You understand? So if you get in there, I need you to find it in my old office and bring it to me. I think that's pretty reasonable in exchange for helping you. All right?
Okay,
Let's talk details. First things first. You know how synths get in and out of the Institute?
Yeah, they use some sort of teleporter.
Well. Not many know about it. Pretty closely guarded secret. You've certainly done your homework. It's commonly referred to as the molecular relay. I don't understand all the science behind it, but it works. Dematerializes you in one place, rematerializes you in another. I'm sure it sounds crazy, but it's a reality.
Make a clone.
The relay is the only way in and out of the Institute. You understand? The only one. That means you're going to have to use it. Now, have you ever seen an Institute courser?
Not yet.
No, never heard of them.
Another secret of the Institute. Trust me, it's good that you haven't found out the hard way. Coursers are Institute synths, designed for one purpose. They're hunters. Operations go wrong, a synth goes missing, and a courser is dispatched. They're very good at what they do, and you're going to have to kill one.
Sounds great.
Let's go. Just point me in the right direction.
Well, I suppose your enthusiasm counts for something. Every courser has special hardware that gives them a direct connection to the relay in the Institute. It's embedded in a chip in their heads. You need that chip. But to get it, you'll have to find a courser. Now, I don't know exactly where you can find one. They haven't sent any after me. And Sitting here waiting doesn't seem like a good plan. You're going to have to hunt one down. I can tell you where to start and give you some help finding one. But you'll have to do the dirty work.
That's no problem.
Okay, let's get to work.
Right. The primary insertion point for coursers is in the ruins of CIT, directly above the Institute. So you'll want to head there. Now, the relay causes some pretty heavy interference all across the EM spectrum. You've got a radio on that Pip-Boy, right? When you get to the ruins, tune it to the lower end of the band and listen in. You'll be able to hear the interference. Follow the signal, and it'll lead you to a courser. Then, you just have to not get killed. Not gonna lie, the odds aren't in your favor here. But if you do make it, remember what I said about the serum. I need it badly. I really do hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, me too. Just get out of here. Flooding. Flooding. Next up, killing a Corsa. In the CIT. CIT is somewhere around here. Tune in to the Corsa radio. It's getting weaker in this way than this direction, I guess. %. Nice. He's right there. Can't see shit. Ah, there he is.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Somewhere around here. Oh, it's getting weaker. So it's somewhere in there.
Keep your eyes open. I think this asshole's using a stealth.
Oh, they repaired. No. Green tech? Robotics? What's that? Wasn't that like locked up? Locked? Like entirely? Yeah, radio. We got it. We're there. Everything here is dead. Was that the Corsa? If so, I'm in for a nice fight.
The Corsair's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
Okay. I've been in here before. That's for sure. Next place.
What's going on down here? How many are you seeing?
Oh, you like to make human slushies as well. That's great. We have something in common. We should be friends. Someone down. Oops. Human slushies.
The Corsair is now on the third floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
Human slushies. Oh, I missed that card. Die, please. More slushies.
Barricades,
Ew.
stairwells, and hallways if you haven't already.
That was strong.
Get some!
What, where? Oh, there. Ow. Oh, legendary. Oh, damn. You wanna stop shooting at me? Thank you. Where's the other one? Another one. No arms. Well, you don't need it anymore. No head, no arms. You don't need them either.
Lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Hello, anyone home? Yes. Housekeeping. Did he kill the people in here and then lock the door again? That's interesting. Why would you do that? Yeah, it's such a messy party. I have to charge extra for that. Even the ceiling came down. Oh, someone walking. Am I good? I am good.
Who?
Me. Okay, there's something. Terrible.
Fall back to original position. The Corsair's nearing the elevator.
Kneecapper pistol. Hello?
Enforcers after the girl. Anyone alive, get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
He's strong. All the gunners are just weak. Like pudding. My slushies. Human slushies. What? Hello?
Huh?
What's happening? Not happening either. Next one. Ow. Is there a way around?
That's it.
No. No need for that. I can open this myself. No problem. No big problem.
Nice.
There's someone underneath, but they're not really an issue, I guess. Oh. Forget to loot that shit there. Are you dead? Next one, please. All underneath, so... Ooh. It's not the place? Oh, this way, I guess. Huh. Going. Up. Going up. Okay, Corsair, where are you?
Got it.
Fusion core. Corsair. He must be here somewhere.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth.
Protected by who?
You are. Oh God! Please, no! You don't have to do this, please.
What are you? Maybe I should start it on this end, but it's okay. Slave. 0. 2. No.
I'm through.
Secure computer unlock. Oh, this door. What's in here? Just that? Really? Never mind. Detected by who? It's a save that's already broken open.
Come here.
is he?
Get over here.
Hello there.
Are you here for the synth?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm here to help the synth.
And you think I'll just hand her over? To you? You've been tracking me. What do you really want?
Your chip?
I need what's in your head.
That you cannot have.
Oh, really? Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Let me take this. I'll need Psycho, Medex, Mentats, wrong button. Psycho I already had. I will take a chat. And a buff out Day Tripper. What we can change my weapon to this. He's standing still quite nicely. Reload. Oh, you. I can see you. Checking. Health as well. Take this. Make this. Ow. Gotcha. Course a chip. I need a uniform, thank you.
Hey there.
He deserved to die. I know you're not here for me, but I can't get out. Not on my own. I'm going to have to trust you to help me.
I promise not to hurt you.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? The guard put the password in a toolbox over there, under the stairs. Use it to gain access to the terminal and open the door. In the toolbox, under the stairs.
Toolbox on just this. Turn elevator on. Open the door.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Oh, you must not have heard. I'm a superhero. I do this for a living.
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I
didn't know.
Didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too. But then I was captured by these mercenaries. And all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
Under better circumstances. Okay. I'm not taking that. Oh, what's up there? And you requires terminal. Let's open the door. I guess I'll have to find someone that has addict doll. I believe I have a slight addiction to something. This is a nice view. Who made these buildings? Stats. Let me see. Status. Currently something face. Oh. Oh. That was intentional. Molecular level. Let's go. Where are we going? Mary Den again? Okay.
Yes?
Hey, Cleo.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living after all.
Yes, Mrs.
Let's see what you got.
Soltron.
Let's
Mrs.
get you
Soltron?
outfitted, killer.
Yes, that's me. Take all of this and all of this, and in return I will give you this kind of stuff. One fedora. Thank you. Oh, we still have an addict doll. Good. Anything else I can sell that I didn't need? All of this. And that's acceptable. Thank you. Nice doing business with you.
Yes.
Yes. Was that a robot or an old lady?
You're back. The glowing sea. Virgil. What happened?
We don't
Long
have time for that.
story, and I don't have time. I need the code off this Courser chip.
A Courser chip? You fought a Courser? Oh my god.
Yeah, he's dead.
Unfortunately, I can't help you. I've worked on a lot of synths, but never a Courser. I don't know what that chip does, let alone how to decode it. But there are people who might. I work with a group that, well, they're the only ones I know that even have a chance at cracking Institute security. They're called the Railroad.
Oh. You see, it's a slight problem.
They can't be the only people who can crack a damn code.
A pre-war computer chip, maybe you could find someone else. But the Institute is far more advanced. They built the synths, for God's sake. The Railroad's the only group with people who even understand Institute security protocol at the most basic level. You'll need a code phrase to find them. Follow the Freedom Trail. I'm afraid that's all I have.
I'll find them.
Alright. I'll find them.
Good luck. I'm sorry what I have is so cryptic, but hopefully you can figure things out as you go.
I do. I do hope that I can do this as myself, because Railroad is maybe a little bit dead. They attacked me. It wasn't my initial intention to completely annihilate them. However, I kind of killed them all. Everyone in that HQ is little dad. Just a little. So yeah, we'll see how that will work out. That's the railroad. The Old North Church. Need to go down to the crypt. Yeah. How will this work out? How will this work? They're all dead already. You see this? Dead. You see these three? Kind of dead. You see the one? Yeah, dead. Railroad HQ time. Dead. Oh, I only need access to this. Good. Decoding Institute Tech. If you're reading this, the telemetry of my biological implant went night-night. So to my hopeful worthy successor, you got to know about the circuit analyzer. It's my life's work on reverse engineering Institute Tech. The circuit analyzer got built in all the tricks I picked up on scanning their chips and circuit boards. So plug her in and let Tinker's Tom patented decryption algorithm hold your hand from there. Assuming it's not booby-trapped and blows up in your face, it'll download the data into a holotape. The tech is constantly evolving, so in time you'll have to make updates to my baby. Good, so we do have this now. Did I get anything of that? Okay, never mind. Let me just get out of here again. Where was the other exit? What was the second exit? Where was it again? This is where I came in, so not there. Here it is. There. Escape tunnel. Good that I do not need them. I can just oopsie doodle and I'm out of here.
Terminal's got this locked.
No, it doesn't. It's open for everyone to see. I'm walking to the railroad HQ. It doesn't exist anymore. I had the option to join the railroad, but the option was taken away from me. It wasn't my choice. It wasn't me. Ah, right. Virgil. Be right back. Virgil. Oh, I'm back. And Virgil, I'm coming. That's your bed. Looks comfortable.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have it.
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines or setting computer terminals free or... Sorry, they just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design?
Protecting with some love.
That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
Good enough for me.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Don't worry.
Good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
So the classical radio. What's the signal? It's interesting. I'm getting out of here. Curious as well that there's no radiation down in that cave. All I need now is go back to Sanctuary and build me a teleporter. I'll see, I have enough equipment for that. Got rid of a lot already. Astoundingly awesome tails. Oh.
You're tied to this place, kid.
What do you need,
Manage
General? I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can.
Why being so
Don't
edgy?
worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get.
Okay.
I took care of those super mutants. The settlers were relieved to not have them to worry about anymore.
Thank God. Supermans. Civilians just don't stand a chance against them. As usual, I've got something else for you. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. Got to show people they can count on the minute.
Hey there.
I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. Here's the location. Get there as soon as you can. We promised them we'd be there when they needed us. Is there something you need?
No, nothing.
No. All right.
Nothing.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Okay, just need to talk to
Don't worry, my ocular sensors are well
him.
I'm busy.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through. What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
You figured it out quite easily.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work,
job.
Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Cool.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Special platform. I do have everything I need. That's great. That's one I only need one. And how fast are you with the
Sturgis.
How's it going?
decrypting his
Did you
handwriting?
find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Sure
Yeah.
did.
Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually
you're
try to
fast.
build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Okay.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other. I'll see you over at the building site. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Oh, thank you. Let me see. I need this thing. biometric scanner. Damn it. Ditch wire. Ditch wire. Ditch wire. Can wire you up? Okay, never mind. Biometric scanner. Told me I can find a biometric scanner in. No. Oh, actually, why not? It's a very fast one. Meteor site, hospitals. Hospital, okay. Anyway, where are these places that want to be? Military site? Nope. Hospital, okay. And you want help. Right, what's happening here?
We could really use your help.
What's this time?
Whatever it is, I'm sure I can handle it.
Something nasty's living just around the corner from here. It's only a matter of time before there's some real trouble. What's really too bad is, it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Consider it done.
We really are grateful for the help.
Oh, okay. Jamaica Plain. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to hospital now. I'll need one biometric scanner. I did not check what I need for the other thing. What was it? Oh. And purified water. Yeah, here. I just need some biometric scanners for my little project. Only need one, if I'm not mistaken. I will just take some and let's see. Hello. Biometric scanners. Turrets, if I'm not mistaken.
Must have been nothing.
Right?
What's that?
Oh, shit.
I smelled your fear, human! Something out there, somewhere.
There's one.
Stupid noises. You can't hide forever. Where'd you go? Huh? Gonna find you. Gonna kill you.
Okay.
Gonna be a good fight. me, you coward!
There we go. That's one. Just need to get out of here again. That should have been the one I need. So I'll put that back and then I'll check what else I'll need. Okay. What's left is this thing. And now power it up. Okay. What kind of power do I even need? Power generator. What can I make? I have everything, why? I cannot make it. I have everything I need. Ah, rank 4 on science. This makes 3. Makes 10. Rank 1 on science, and this makes 5. I can make 12 of these, so... Step aside, Preston. Now we need one power relay. I guess. Connect all of you with that. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Up. 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 Connect this. Connect. Is it too far? We need to put down another one. Okay. Whoa. Connect you two. And then connect you two. There's nothing else to connect to here, right? No. Requires power. How? Can I connect you and you somehow? No. You, up, you? No. Stop jumping. Stop jumping. You and you. And you and... Too far. How do I move you? makes sense. This is chaos. I love it.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Well, it works. I can tell you that much. I guess.
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
I disintegrate and do not reintegrate.
I'm ready when you are.
Or reassemble, whatever. Here we go.
Okay. Hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal.
Stay for decoration. I kind of doubt that.
And got it. Hold on to your butt.
My butt is... I hope I do not have to hold on to it. It should just follow me around. Hey, I made it. Hey there, everyone. Hello. Hello. What's the name of that holotape? Is it? What's his name? Fuck.
Hello.
Hello?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Is this the
I can
future?
only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Well, it's quite hard to see through that helmet, but I'm your father.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, What's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father? That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute, just as you mean to your son, to Sean.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been... It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality, and here I am. Raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? She was murdered.
Killed? Yes. Murdered? I'm not so sure about that. Still, I do regret never having known her. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position. Obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
What about... Tell me, what about Virgil? What about Virgil? Oh, these doors are smooth.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding.
Most of them have lasted
You really
long
are
past
here.
their projected
Well, all
lifespans.
right. I'm
If you ask
Allie.
me,
Allie
they
Fillmore.
were built pretty well.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3.
Alex, can you tell me?
All set.
Something I can
Unit,
help you with?
can return to duty.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks again.
Of course.
You will see
We're
about
all
that.
looking forward to working with you.
Yep.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Bioscience. This is Virgil's place. I want to know what happened to him. Why he turned out like that. I don't want any excuses. This is Bioscience. This is where Virgil... Where am I even going? This is where Virgil has his things. What was the serum?
Sweet.
Oh. That's nice. Thank you. This is all plates. Bioscience is pretty empty.
Sweet.
Fact lab? Oh. This is... that synth. What happened here? Oop. That's unfortunate. There we are.
Got it.
Got it. Drinking glass. In a pristine condition. Okay. Let's open that up again because I will have to leave sooner or later. Are you hostile? Are you hostile? Holy shit. That wall is dead. That wall is really dead. Why is this place abandoned? I thought you like your facilities how they are. What? I thought you want your facilities to be advanced and everything, but this looks like abandoned for a long time already. So tell me, what is going on?
That's it.
Why have you abandoned it? Why is it not that you try to... I mean, everything is smashed. Wait. Ow. Let me in. Let me in. Cat. My opinion of this place is falling by the minute. Cat meat, seriously.
That's it.
Super mutant. House cat. Ah. Could it be that super mutants like to eat cats? There. Oh, okay, it's just moving. Nothing else. That's mine. Oh, what there, synth? Does this virtuous try to escape? Requires stamina. To bed. Maze, not. No. 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 It's not the A. It's not the A. No. No. It's not the A. No. No. What? Wait, what? Let me reset this. Damn it. Just want to reset. There we go. Okay, again. Mace. Likeness of 1. Path. 0 likeness. So it's not the A. A on second position. Not. How about the E in last position? Except case, because case already established is not. Sure, already checked, is not. Pilot has a likeness of 3. You kidding me? Misfire entirely. Okay, let's open the door. And this door. Oh, what do we have here? One escaped super mutant, but it might just have been the one that is currently over there in the labs.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division, March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The 2 most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position.
What?
This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178.
Oops.
I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine, with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Okay. Subject status. Male, mid-30s, poor overall health. Post-submersion result, consistent with standard results, discarded. Female, late 30s. Moderate overall health, post-submersion result, initially consistent with standard results, rapid decline in physical condition, discarded. Male, early 30s, moderate overall health, physical condition consistent with standard results, mental acuity, charting slightly higher than average, tagged, discarded. Male, late 20s, above average overall health, post-submersion results, rapid decline in mental capacity, anomalous physical results, terminated. Female, late 20s, moderate overall health, rapid excessive physical growth, aggression far above normal parameters, terminated. Male, mid-30s, poor overall health, submersion results inconclusive, terminated. Subject unintentionally terminated during incident V. That should be called from future reports. What is incident V? Female, early 30s, moderate overall health, inconclusive. This is most likely the two behind me, I would guess. Progress reports. Uh, 10 of July 2277. Latest round of testing complete. Results are all within expected parameters. Informed Dr. Zimmer directly, as he had ordered the test personally. He seems annoyed with the results. Unsure what he was looking for, he declined to specify why he wanted the test run to begin with. 10 April 2286. Oh, it's on the 10th. I have officially assumed the lead role as a Virgil on the project after Dr. Severson passing. Latest round of subjects show results similar to previous test runs over the last 5 years. No statistical deviation noted. Synthetic organics continue to perform well. The necessity of further test is unexplained. 1 year later, 10 months later. Nothing new, always the same. I've entered formal complaint to Directorate. These tests are not bringing in any valuable information. The organics project was spun off decades ago. Why do we insist on continuing this? Redacted. All inquiries about the project should now go straight to the director. The lab will be offline until further notice. Okay. Now, where is the serum? It's obviously not here. Should be in the lab, if anything. It's most likely a vat of FEV. Oh, laser blocked. Disable that, please. Thank you. Hidden inside, it's easy.
Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
Synth gorillas.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
What that means? Hello?
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Hey, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
That's actually amazing.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer,
Now,
I'd be
this
happy
is
to
what
answer any questions you might have.
always bothered me with the Institute.
You mentioned medical care. I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth.
Why
I'll
they
promise you that.
Please resist any urge you might feel
wouldn't.
to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
Yes, why they want me here, not a scientist.
Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
If you're busy, that's one thing, but I don't care for your tone.
My tone. There's no need to take offense. As you can clearly see, I'm deeply involved in some rather complicated mental equations. Now, how about I get back to those, and you get back to whatever it is you're doing?
That's more what I'm expecting.
Those mental equations will get a lot tougher after I suck you in the jaw.
What? Now, just a moment. There's no need to get angry. If an apology will suffice to stem your anger, then I'll offer it. So nice talking to you. Goodbye.
Dr. Carlin's doing some amazing things with our genetically engineered crops.
What do we have here? More crops, more crops. Dark place. Not used anymore. Laboratories. You don't have enough scientists in here. As that I phase 2 development. Synth Zoological Initiative phase 2 development journal. Initial thoughts. What to create? We've engineered creatures that inhabit the sky and the land. Next logical step, the creature of the sea. Greatest challenge remain data collection. Accurate measurement, behavioral data, life cycle, habitat, etc. Might Nahant have something useful? Note to self, request that we allocate a scavenger team to that area. So which aquatic creature makes a good candidate? Start with size nothing too large, nothing too small. Most promising candidate? Genus Delphinus. Genus Carihinus. Okay. On-site habitat will be a logical challenge. Expansion of bioscience likely necessary, include large water tank. Many logistical challenges to implement. Facilities division likely to oppose this. You have to pitch this in the first step to a broader plan. What else can go in an aquatic habitat? Can we grow food there? What other experiments could we do? Could we develop underwater synth models? Carry out seeped salvage operations? Probably far-fetched, need to work on this one more. We'll table this journal for the time being, focus on further other priorities until I can come up with more reasons that will benefit from aquatic habitat. Can still gather data in the meantime. Warwick Homestead Initiative. Mission statement. Warwick Homestead Initiative was conceived to facilitate field testing of various genetically modified specimens in the unique climate of the Commonwealth. It is hoped that we gain insight into the effects of trace radiation in the growth and development of said specimens. We of the Bioscience Division are in full agreement on following hypothesis, subjected to the proper levels of ambient radiation and soil pH, such as those found in an exceptionally fertile soil at Warwick Homestead. Our modified seed specimens are likely to exhibit accelerated growth rate and a twofold increase in size. Warwick Homestead -1 using genetic manipulation we will develop a unique breed of cucurbita, yes, with similar characteristics to those commonly found in the Commonwealth. Acquire Roger Warwick, Patriarch of Warwick Homestead, and conduct a series of intensive interrogation sessions to learn all we can about his life and family. With the intelligence gathered in Stage 2, create a synth replica of Roger Warwick and embed the unit on site at Warwick Homestead to oversee the operation directly. SRB will handle logistics of this aspect of the initiative. Stage 4. Begin covert deliveries of prototypes, seed batches for planting. Collect observational data from embedded units, Stage 5, and Stage 6. When sufficient data have been collected, retrieve synth unit and specimens for lab study. Purge all the surface evidence. The initiative. Warwick, isn't there? There is a Warwick Homestead somewhere. I remember that. But where was it? Where was that? The Warwick Homestead. Merely confused.
Try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of the dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject. They're still
Oops.
people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind? Hold on. Well, Good day.
You guys okay there? Where do I find his serum? Where do I find that? Yes. No. 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 It's not an option, okay.
Director Holdren seems very taken with you.
Dr. Watson doesn't think I'm Institute material. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
Hey.
It's hard to stand out when you're surrounded by geniuses.
Yes.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Clayton.
Something I can do for you?
Virgil.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
There might be. Tell you what, you get settled in and check back with me later. I'll see what I can find out.
Hi, Doc.
Good to see you again. Did you need something?
Yeah.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Wait, are you a synth? Good question, right? Is everyone here just a synth? Who's real and who isn't?
Nothing to report, sir.
In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud. I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Good morning. Would you care for some pre-processed nutritional supplements?
Let's see what you got.
Nothing. Okay.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about that.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Advanced systems germs. Fuck you. Angelina, just what? What's happening?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order.
That was
and
productive.
order promotes efficiency.
I couldn't
Words
agree
any
more.
former soldier can appreciate.
A man who understands the need for discipline will be a valuable addition here. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
Sounds good.
Take care then.
What do you have to say?
Have you seen my girls? I hope they're not getting into too much trouble.
Excuse me.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as well.
Terminal time. Access logs. Research proposals: human cybernetics, cold fusion, miniaturization, and plasma weapons. Build on existing institute research into implant cybernetics to augment human capabilities and lifespan. Previous program met with limited success in a single subject, using a broader array of subjects and new techniques would prove highly effective. Approval? Rejected by the director. Cold fusion. Divert time material from current Phase 3 research to exploring the possibility of sustaining nuclear reaction through electromagnetic processes at our near room temperature. Pre-war work on the subject yielded no concrete result. Advances in technology could potentially make it possible. Evidence suggests that this is, and always will be, a pipe dream. Yes. Miniaturization. Modification to relay assembly allowing for extra parameters when rematerializing, specifically to explore recalibrating object size and density. Imagine if it were possible to use the relay to shrink someone down to the size of an insect, even smaller. Rejected? What's neat? Let's keep things out of the realm of science fiction, please. It's already in the realm of science fiction. Plasma weaponry. Pre-war plasma weapons exist, albeit in a somewhat primitive state. Samples have been collected with the work from a dedicated research team that weapons could be improved upon dramatically. It's pending. After Phase 3, they will talk about it. Wow. What do we have here? Regular updates. Remove permission for assigning sidearms to personnel. SRB recommendation is to increase security, have overridden any normal procedures and allowing institute scientists to carry firearms. Training for the said firearm also needed to be updated. Consider interdepartmental network access. Certain divisions appear abusing this. Security system need to be reviewed by facility division ASAP. Given recent events and the extreme importance, the institute be prepared for any conceivable situation, no matter how unlikely. Dr. Ao has requested this for some time. I am now inclined to agree with him. Personal notes. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules, which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Medicine insists that I continue the testing battery with the child synth, despite my reservation about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going through to a director, but given circumstances, I shall simply wait it out. Okay.
Yeah, it's really exciting having you.
Safety first.
I can't wait to see what you can
Remember
do.
that.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you over the sound of me looting everything.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
What kinds of blueprints?
Mostly components for a new plasma pistol concept I've been toying with. High energy weapons are sort of a hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
It does not make much sense that everyone is like, oh, you should stay here, you should stay here. It doesn't make sense. They prefer the elite, and I'm anything but that.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
It's more the welcome
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Oh, you don't sound happy.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to see what's through here, but it might...
Safety first. Remember that.
Might come with
Father
time.
has accomplished so much.
Father has indeed. One more director. Synth retention.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced...
Hey, Doc.
Pass along your
Welcome.
message, Doctor.
Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
I hope so.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so. And promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here. See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
All systems nominal.
Institute SRB.
Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
Going soft, my methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Good day.
Good day. Why are you? Institute scientist. Nice name. Well, it's a little bit repetitive, isn't it? That everyone is an institute scientist by name. SRB terminal. Department notices. Our new visitor. As you know, Father has granted full access to our new visitor for the from the surface. That includes the entirety of the SRB. While we must accommodate Father's wishes in the matter, we must also remain diligent. Refrain from discussing any sensitive information, especially the ongoing investigation involving the Gen 3 synth. In an ideal world, the railroad will have no influence on our new guest. Do not live in an ideal world. Well, they don't have any influence on me because they are dead. Missing synth investigation. Due to recent developments in our ongoing investigation into missing synths, I am adjusting our policy regarding discussion of the subject and personnel outside of SRB. In brief, details of the investigation are now classified and cannot be shared with anyone other than SRB personnel, and even then, such conversations can take place only here in SRB facilities. Those who are found to be in violation of this policy will face the strictest discipline. Infiltrated Unit McDonut. I'm starting to wonder if M762, the Infiltrator Unit McDonut, hasn't begun to outlive its usefulness. Assuming the identity of Diamond City's mayor has provided us with invaluable intelligence over the years, but suspicions have only continued to mount. The latest incidents, the publication of the newspaper article specifically called McDonald's humanity into question, calling McDonald's humanity into question might just be the tipping point. I've spoken with Ayo, and we both agree if the situation does become untenable, declamation seems unfeasible. M762 was specifically engineered to mimic the actual human McDonald. As such, the unit's synthetic biology is that of someone overweight and grossly out of shape. A mem wipe will kill any psychological weakness attributed to self-perceived old age, but that body lost cause. The real irony is that M762 is one of its dispatches back to in one of the requested a future posting in the coursers, citing loyalty and years of service. That request alone was evidence of enough self-awareness and independence to completely eliminate him from contention. Never mind the fact that he wouldn't even fit into the uniform. Determination? When and if M762's identity is eventually compromised, the unit is effectively decommissioned in field. No reclamation, no institute assistance, given its relative age and physical condition, not to mention the danger inherent to infiltrators' unit discovery. Field lifespan is estimated at 2 weeks. Access to SLB. It has come to my attention that certain colleagues who are dissatisfied with our policies and procedures have on more than one occasion tried to circumvent our established procedure for registering our complaints with father and have tried to gain access to our secure facilities in order to complain more directly in more direct manner. I'm sure I need not remind you that SRB is off limits to all personnel not assigned to this division. Do not allow yourself to be browbeaten, cajoled, intimidated, or otherwise manipulated into allowing anyone who lacks the appropriate clearance to enter the SRB. Failure to uphold this mandate will result is in severe discipline. No, why I'm sneaking. I am in the Institute. SRB terminal is the same. Reclamation target tracking. Unit at large, investigation underway. Assigned cursor X236. Last sighting. Good neighbor. What's his ID? No recent sightings until believed to be in railroad custody. Memwipe likely performed by now. S942, 43. Unit large, investigation suspended. See notes. Notes, investigation suspended. Area deemed too hazardous at this time. Boston Airport. Oh, yeah, okay. B92. Libertalia radar stronghold. Unit B92 has been memwiped by railroad agents. New identity is Gabriel. Unit now leads radar gang based in Libertalia instead already. Shows highly aggressive tendencies, has killed several dozen rivals and civilians. Suspected brain damage resulted from memwipe process. Thank you, Railroad. K8 23 destroyed, remains located northeast of Saugus Ironworks. Units remains discovered near Saugus Ironworks and returned to Robotics Division. Unit destroyed by multiple gunshots. Suspected radar based out of Saugus Ironworks. L337. Unit large, investigation on the way. Location last sighting Corvega. Unit has been memwiped. New identity is Leo. Exercise extreme caution. Unit has been trained by Railroad and is proficient with several weapons. Unit has evaded capture twice and wounded cursors on both occasions. Oops. List of informants. The following individuals have proven useful in our reclamation operation. In exchange for caps, these persons have in past provided information escaping synth sightings and suspected railroad activity. If you make a new contact, add the individual to the database. Cricket. Cricket is a caravan. Seen that one already. Tommy Longan, owner, proprietor of Combat Zone. Okay. Get them already. Trash Can Carla, caravan. Doc Weathers, caravan. AJ, cam dealer and good neighbor. Oh, that's good. Marowski, cam supplier and good neighbor. Good neighbor is pretty close to the institute. Lucas Miller, caravan, and Henry Cook, barkeeper in Diamond City. Oh, he's informant. Alright, I'm going to cut the stream short. Today, my wife is back home, we're going to eat.
Constant vigilance is vital in preventing synth escapes.
I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. So, thank you for watching and have a nice day.